share, and subscribe. Hey now, it's your girl Shanita Nicole, and welcome to Do Dream On if you're new, and if you're already a dreamer, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Okay, today I am super duper excited. I hope you guys have been absolutely amazing. I missed y'all, but we back at it. Life has been lifing. Do you hear me? But I am so excited about this video. I am going to be talking about 15 safety rules for solo dating. Now, I may throw a couple of little extra in there, but I have 15 that I wrote down. I do have my little notebook, and I'm super excited. So, I am currently single. I'm divorced, if you don't know that. However, I'm always down for a good date. Do you hear me? Dating is something that is so special and important to me. Literally since my high school college sweetheart, every single weekend we will go on a date. Do you hear me? Olive Garden, every weekend, movies, all of that good stuff. So I am accustomed to dates. My dad always took me out on dates, breakfast, brunch. We go to carnivals. We will go fishing, different things like that. My mom, my aunt, always dates. Even my brother, who's younger than me, took me on a date. And he actually probably took me on, like, by plated date. Like, the most expensive restaurant I probably went to was from my brother. And actually, we were celebrating me hitting 30K on my other YouTube channel, Do Dream On. So, now, of course, that's just the dinner. Not ex-boyfriends may have taken me on, like, a date, a whole date or something like that. They may have taken me on a date that altogether was most expensive, but the most expensive plated dinner date my brother took me on. So I take my daughter out on dates. Dates are important to me. Now, it doesn't have to be expensive. We could go to picnics. We could go to the drive-in. We go to the movies. We could go to a museum. My ex one time took me to this really, really nice place that had like plants. And it was free, but it was a nice date or whatever. So I just love dates, if you haven't noticed that already. So I'm all for the dates. Date, take me out, all of that good stuff. Let me dress up, look cute, or I could dress down, look cute. It doesn't matter, but take me on a date. So if I expect these things from people, so just in case, let's put this disclaimer in here. Just in case someone is thinking about dating me, we will have to actually go out on physical dates. Sorry, not sorry. You have to set a standard and a tone for yourself. And that's just something I like to do. I love to go out on dates. So anywho, dating. Like I said, I take myself out on solo dates. And I've done this before. It's been like a that girl it social media, YouTube, TikTok thing. I've been doing it since before I even had my daughter. My daughter just turned 10. So I'm always going out on dates with myself. And people be like, you want by yourself? And they will be like, oh my goodness. A lot of people don't like doing things by themselves. I love doing things by myself. So that's something that I've done even in relationships. I'm always taking myself out on dates. So anywho, that's just my intro. So let's get into these safety tips. So these aren't in any particular order, but they're important to me. And these are just things that I do for my personal safety. So why not share with you guys? If you have any tips, drop them down below, comment, share, all of that good stuff. So the first tip I'm going to go over is to go during the day. Now, there is a little disclaimer because sometimes I don't always go during the day. So if some of my people watching say like, Shanita, so gotta keep it real. I don't always go during the day. However, if you're trying to be safe, I do suggest that you go during the day when it's light outside, out in public, etc., so you can be safe because we don't want anything to happen to any of us, okay? So go during the day if you can. And if you go at night, some of the other tips may be a little bit more important. Also, just make sure your head is always on a swivel, that you're paying attention to your surroundings, etc. And I'm going to get into that too. So the second tip that I'm going to go over is to use the restroom before you go. Now, this may be even once you get to the restroom that you use the restroom there. This may be before you leave the house, if you're at the mall, if you're running errands before. Stop and use the restroom before you go, or use the restroom before you actually sit down and order your food, etc. So you don't want to ever get up and leave your food. So make sure you go to the restroom before. So that goes into the third one. Never, ever, never, ever, 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 ever leave your food or your drink or drinks and then come back. Do not ever do that. I remember when I went off to college, that's one of the things my mother always told me was to never put your drink down, never come back to it, etc. Do not ever leave your food unattended, your drink or drinks unattended. Don't ever do that, okay? So that's number 3. Number 4 is to pay attention to your surroundings. Like I said, keep that head on a swivel. That's something that we say where I'm from. And you want to just make sure that you're paying attention to your surroundings. You're looking around. You're letting your presence be known. You can even let the waiter or the waitress or the waitstaff or the people at the restaurant know, that you're there by yourself, etc. But talk to them. Make sure that they know that you're there, that your presence is known. Because if someone is watching you and you're talking to people like you know them, that may deter them if they did want to do anything, because they're like, oh, wait. Are they friends? Do they know each other? Will they be watching? Will they be looking? You know what I mean? So just make sure that your presence is known, okay? And unfortunately, because of the times that we live in, you may not trust the wait staff. So, hey, things happen. But what you could do is let them know someone will be meeting you after. Someone is waiting on you. Someone will be coming there to meet you. You know what I mean? Basically letting them know that, hey, I'm important. Someone will be looking for me. That's another tip to add to that. Park close to wherever you're going. So make sure that you're parking close. If you can park up front, or if you have to park anywhere, make sure that there's light, that people can see you, that you're out in the public eye, that you're visible. You don't want to park really far in a dark parking structure or different things like that. Make sure that where you park is close, is lit well, and that you can easily get there. Okay, the next tip is to make sure where you're seated, that you see the door, you see the exit, that you're scanning the room, you're paying attention. Anytime people can see that you're not paying attention, if you're in your phone, etc., because you can be in your phone, be safe though, but make sure that you let anyone know if they're watching you, that you see them. So that's why I said make that eye contact, make sure that I may not have said that yet, but I'm going to tie these in together. So make sure you're seated where you see the exit, that you're looking around, you're scanning the room, you're scanning places, you see who's there, that you can identify anybody if anything goes wrong. People don't like eye contact if they're doing something wrong. I know people who work at police stations and they say always look at people in their eye, so it's like I see you, you see me. I see you, you see me. You know what I mean? Not like bombard them or anything like that, but just make sure that your presence is known. Look them in your eyes. Look them in their eyes. Make sure that you're seeing, you're noticing, you're looking around, you're scanning, that you're attentive, okay? So that's extremely important. Then send someone your location. So shout out to my boy P. I knew him since 1st grade. P always has my location, okay? I'm always sending him my location. If I'm going on dates, if I'm going out by myself, etc., I shoot him a text, shoot him my location so that he will know where I am if I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or if I'm doing something different or extra, etc. Someone needs to know where you are. So he always has my location. I'm like, hey, this is where I'm at. He bet. He always knows what's up. So if something were to happen, I already know, hey, this is where I am. He could get there, etc. So I always make sure that he has my location. Oh, here's another one that's not even on my list, which is extremely important, is to make sure that your cell phone is charged. If you have an Apple Watch, it's charged. Make sure that your cell phone is charged. So if you needed to make a call, make an emergency, etc., that you will be able to do so. Okay. I actually had an emergency recently and drained my battery, but luckily I still had some juice on it, and literally I had to get a tow truck. It was just so much stuff going on. And once I got home in the house, I was safe home, then my phone died. Thank goodness. Favor ain't fair, okay? But make sure that phone is charged. Now that was a different situation because I was out for hours, etc., but make sure that your phone is charged. If you have to get an extended battery, get an extended battery. Make sure you have a car charger. I have a charger in my car, well, my truck as well. So make sure that you're doing all the safety precautions that you can do to make sure that you're safe. So that wasn't even on the list, but that is extremely important, okay? Okay, so then the next tip that I have is look good, dress up, Take care of yourself. Make sure you smelling good, you looking good, you feeling good. You just never know who you might meet. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Like I said, my ring finger right now is bare, but it ain't gonna be for long. I'm manifesting, I'm prophesying. You understand? So it won't be for long. And yeah. So make sure that you're looking good, you're smelling good, that when people come in the room, they're like, where are you? When I go out, a lot of times people give me compliments. It doesn't matter the race, the sex, the age. They're giving me compliments because people treat you different. And I know it's not necessarily fair or right, but people treat you different based on your own confidence, what you look like, different things like that. So make sure when you step in the room, you step in the room. Do you hear me? So this should be nice. If you're going on a date with a man or a woman that you're in love with or that you like or that you're interested in, you going, step it up. So step it up for yourself. Make sure that you're looking good and feeling good for yourself, period. Okay? So step out. When you step out, take yourself out. Take yourself out. The next tip that I have is network with people. You never know who you may be sitting next to. If you're going somewhere that has like a bar and you're not getting a table, you never know who you may sit next to. And honestly, a lot of you guys who follow me, or if you're on my social media or whatever, you guys may have met me out. I have a couple that's my friends, been friends for years. I met at Benihana's when I went by myself, and they're my friends for years. So shout out to you guys. I met somebody at Apple who's been my friends for years. I met somebody everywhere I go. I meet people, grocery stores, just random places, y'all. Dentist office, doctor's office. I'm always meeting people and talking. And you may not be that friendly. I am though. Grocery stores, just anywhere. I'm talking and I'm connecting with people, and you just never know what that connection might bring. So network, bring your business cards, make sure you looking, smelling, feeling good, and networking. You never know who you might meet when you're out and about on your solo date. Now, I do have a disclaimer because you may not be going out to network. I have different types of solo dates that I go on. Some solo dates are all internal. I just need peace and quiet, and I'm deep diving into myself, and I bring journals and books, and that's going to be my next tip. But you may not need to network. That may not be your mission. So always be intentional on what you're trying to do when you go out on a solo date, even though it may change or shift, but just be intentional. And that's just a disclaimer about that. Okay? Another tip is to take a book, a notebook, your laptop, your iPad, your tablet, etc., if you're in a safe place. Now, this comes, like I said, with a disclaimer. Make sure that you're in a safe place that's lit, that even may have security, etc., because you don't want anyone to try to take your items or your belongings. You always want to be safe. Hence this video. But if you know you're going somewhere where, like even some Starbucks, a lot of people have their laptops, people are working, etc., make sure you're going somewhere where you feel safe, where you are safe, where they, like I said, may have security, and get you a bag, put your stuff up. When you're done with it being out, make sure you can disclose it so no one else will know what it is that you're carrying or what it is that you have, and then go about your business, but make sure that you're safe. Now, I say that, and I'm going to say this, and you'll have to read between the lines, okay? So make sure that you have any type of protection that you have. There's several different types of protection that you may be able to have, that you may be able to take with you. And that's all I'm going to say, because y'all know the social media places be tripping. So read between the lines and make sure that you are protecting yourself with whatever type of protection that you can have. Okay? So legally. Okay, so yeah, so that's my last tip, but I hope you guys took some of these tips. I hope this was helpful for you. I am an advocate, like I said, for dating, for solo dating, for taking yourself out, for treating yourself, self-care, all those types of things. Now, if you want to know what specifically I do on my solo dates or more about my solo dating, that could be a whole other video. So comment below and let me know, and I can make more videos on these. But I'm an advocate for dating. Definitely dating yourself, solo dating, self-care, all types of things, treating yourself good, getting dressed up for yourself. All of those things I'm an advocate for. And if you guys have any video ideas or you want me to go into any more things in detail, let me know. But So my camera died on me, so the picture quality will look a little bit different because I'm on my phone. But we go still get this out, and I'm about to wait to charge it up again, even though I have some other batteries. But anywho, so yeah, so those are my tips for safety solo dating. Like I said, drop any type of comments, anything down below if you want more information on that. But yeah, y'all, that's a wrap. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Holla at your girl. Click that notification bell so you can know my videos go up. And I love y'all. Did y'all know that? I think y'all knew that. Anywho, y'all be safe out there. You hear? Bye. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.